Let me click start recording for YouTube and welcome everybody on YouTube to CLG FC episode 57. That's right. It's the start of the brand new season's roles, reserves. We've got them in 12 days, and that is going to kick off our Lancashire Cheshire Amateur League Division 3 campaign. We're trying to get promoted for the fourth straight season. We are trying to keep moving up the ladder on our eventual quest to bring CLG to the very top. That's what we've got going on. Great to have you along. Um, and we also have the under 18s league going on, obviously. Marine under 18s, you can see, versus Counter Logic under 18s in the National U18 Northwest. So there's that. I need to actually get the stream up on the phone. So there is that. Where the hell is Twitch on the phone? There we go. Um, just so I can read chat, because it's better reading it on the phone than it is because I play this borderless window. So there you go. We got that going. Excited to have you along. Only piece of news we have so far, knock on wood, is that Cookies is out. They have they're still recovering from injury. He's pleased that he will soon be playing in his preferred position and role. I mean, sure, but you're injured, so not yet. Really, not for sale is his transfer right now. Just okay, fair enough. But he's a great player. These three are going away, and anybody 27 or older is going away. So let's see here. Most of these are free agent offers as well down at this level. They just want to be playing their football, really, and we are not interested in any of them. Uh, you can see we actually requested one report, not for sale. He's at Bedshot Lee. Uh, 20 quid a week. Bachman's on. That's not a lot. Plays a ton of positions as well. And is loan listed. Alexi Lala's hater, you don't like commentators showing their pride over stadium riots? That is not what I hate Alexi Lawless for. Maybe just the fact that he provides no actual punditry or analysis on the teams. He just tries to be like a Colin Cowherd on the broadcast and one up everybody, and it becomes a pissing match. Fox Sports is essentially their broadcast coverage is essentially a pissing match when he's on the broadcast. Him, Sturridge, and Lloyd can all get the boot, really. Rob Stone's not great either, but he's a desk host, so it's like kind of like you can kind of stand him a little bit more since he's just a host. But those three can absolutely get the boot, get him out. And the really crappy thing is that we have him for the World Cup. Like that's the really shitty thing, is that we have him for the World Cup. So I think it's funny how we act like he was some kind of legendary player. I don't. I mean, he wasn't. He was just part of the '94 World Cup team. That was it. And then I think he was part of that qualification campaign for the '98 World Cup. I don't know if he was part of the one that qualified for in 1990 either. So, in 1990, he was not on the side. Eric Winalda was, oddly enough. So, and so was Peter Vermees, who was in the Air Division at that time. So, uh, and then in the 1998 World Cup, first American in Serie A, who? Uh, Peter Vermees or uh, Lalas? Oh, okay. Whoop-de-doo. He was on the '98 World Cup. Yes, by then he was at the Metro Stars. Um, the '98 World Cup for okay. The '98 World Cup. Eric Winalda. He was at San Jose Earthquakes. Claudio Reyna was at Wolfsburg in two Bundesliga. David Regis was at Karlsruhe in the Bundesliga. Who else that's really on here? Brian McBride had come back to MLS, I think, by that, or maybe that was the start of his career. Actually, that would have been really early in his career. He was at Columbus. Um, Casey Keller was at Leicester City in the first division. Kobe Jones was at the Galaxy. Brad Friedel was at Liverpool in the Premier League. Uh, and that's really all the big names. Everybody else looks like they were mainly MLS, with the exception of Ernie Stewart, who was in the Eredivisie, and Chad Deering, who was in the two Bundesliga, also with Wolfsburg. So there you go. I think he was phased out by 2002. I don't remember Lalas being on the 2002 side, and he wasn't. That was a great side. That was a great side. 2002 was a really good. Berhalter was at Palace. Steve Cherundolo was at Hanover 96. Friedel was at Blackburn. Frankie Hayuk was at Leverkusen. Uh, Casey Keller was at Spurs. Eddie Lewis was at Fulham. Joe Max Moore was at Everton. John O'Brien was at Ajax. Fucking what? Look at this. David Regis was at Metz. Claudio Reyna was at Sunderland. Tony Sina was at Nuremberg. Ernie Stewart was still at Breda in the Eredivisie. Fucking what a side that was. Whew, whew, got me reminiscing. That was my first real men's World Cup that I actually sat down and watched like in full. I remember we made the quarterfinals by knocking out Mexico in the round of 16. Like barely lost in that quarterfinal two to Germany 1-0. Like that was probably one of the best runs. I think we peaked too, like ninth or seventh in the FIFA rankings after that World Cup. Like I'm sorry, Munster. I gotta fucking mute you, man. I can't fucking like I just can't, man. Everything is a problem. Like he quotes sweet stuff about CS all the time, and it's like this is a problem, you know. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, guys, just enjoy the fucking game at some point. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit, you're making a living doing it, like, or you're trying to. Like, you gotta enjoy it at some point. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm not a defender. Yeah. Anyway, uh, if you're not enjoying what you're doing at one point, just leave, man. So that's what I don't get about people that constantly complain about CS. Like I understand it's a new game. It's first off, it's about a year old, this iteration, so of course the bugs aren't all out of it yet. But like, learn to fucking enjoy the game, man. Anyway, so I know you're not a defender. To me, it's like I just can't stand Loss or Lloyd. They bring nothing to a broadcast. They bring nothing but attitude. The broadcast doesn't need attitude. It needs knowledge, of which they have none. You know, I only see him every time Fox rolls around for a tournament. Like I don't see them week in and week out talking about the Premier League or uh, Serie A or La Liga or the Bundesliga or MLS or the Canadian Premier League or the Eredivisie or Ligue 1 or you know what I mean. I don't see them, so I don't know how much experience they can bring to a table when they're not. You know what I mean? I don't know. Uh, Not a fan. And if Fox wants to take their coverage seriously, they'll dump them, but they won't. They'll hire them for the World Cup, and it'll be just as fucking bad. Um, and then they get all pissy at the NBC colleagues and also at the Not that I like NBC as a company. Trust me, they're terrible. But they get mad at the colleagues and then at the Men in Blazers. Not that I like the Men in Blazers either, but you know, it's like, well, it's not critics because they don't like you. It's critics because you're shit. That's why you've got critics, mate. You're dog shit. So it's I don't know. NBC does as much as I don't like them as a company, they do a great job of covering the Premier League. I don't think anybody can look at NBC's coverage and say it's not excellent. um, uh, they all say unused, but I'm pretty sure was. I'm going to put. I thought I put Wellman. Yeah, Wellman's in as a sub. Brindley will get minutes. I do like Brindley actually. He says he's not good. He's a fairly good rating for the senior team, but he's done well, man. Brindley averages 6.96. He had 15 substitute appearances in the previous campaign. So, you know, he's done all right. So, uh, I don't mind him. Wellman is a sub, so we're going to say he's unavailable. But other than that, we're good to go. We've got um, one day until the under 18s fixture. Then we're gonna have about 7 once we take over until the main fixture at the Rolls Royce Sports Ground. How about that? And the nothing in the social feed. That is one thing to be that is curious is that like it's almost like so it's really weird in Japan, right? A lot of when the leagues first started, especially in the 60s and the 70s in Japan, um, you had these companies that had people in them that wanted to play football, right? So Yokohama would have people who wanted to organize a football club, and it would be company employees, and then they would play against other company employees' teams. You know what I mean? And eventually, uh, those companies, a lot of the club names back then were known as the companies. You know what I mean? Like there was a Yokohama FC, there was a, you know, uh, not Toyota FC, but you get it would be something along those lines. Eventually, they moved to regionalization, only maybe about 20 to 30 years ago, right? Because the companies, those big companies, still own those clubs to this day, a lot of the times. Um, and um, how it started professionally in Japan is one of the company wanted to use the league as good PR, so they would start to pay the employees to play the game, and then they would start paying, you know, then obviously that's when transfers started. People would change jobs because they knew that they were going to be paid more to play football and things like that. And that in an odd way, that's kind of how it started. Catalonic FC under 18s win as Webster impresses. What did we win by? 2-1. He scored both goals. Nicely done. And had 2 key passes. What a game from Webster. Uh, but the reason I say that or bring that to light is because he's at Ghoul. Where are they? Northern Premier League Division 1 East. He's making £90 per week on a part-time contract. He's interested in loaning to us, but he's not interested in transferring. And they probably will charge us to transfer. So we don't have a transfer budget. So, but the reason why I bring that up about Japan is it's almost the same way in England, except uh, obviously the football clubs formed first based on region, like Villa and all that stuff. But when you get down to lower divisions, you have like United Postal Service, and that's a football club. You know what I mean? not United Postal Services. That's obviously an American thing, but you have like companies who have clubs or clubs that are based on companies. Like there is a Metropolitan Police FC, and up until within the last 10 to 15 years, you had to be in the Metropolitan Police to play in the side. Like all the university teams play in the league structure. BRB, okay. All the, you know what I mean? So like Rolls Reserves, I don't know if they're actually affiliated with Rolls Royce, but it very well could be Rolls Royce factory workers who decided to form a club and play in the pyramid. Like that's a very real possibility. Union Drew LA Galaxy, and just some transfer notices. We should have another match. We are going to do leagues and focus if we get it this episode, by the way. So look forward to that. That was a big old yawn. And we got our autosave going on. So there is that. We are moving along. We should get 2 games in tonight. That'll be nice. So, oh, sorry. um, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to getting the season underway. We've got a lot of Football Manager on tap, by the way. I mean, a lot of Football Manager on tap. So, uh, I know I have to. Where is that tab? I never navigate to the right damn thing. Let's go here to schedule. So tonight, Football Manager. Tonight is going to be F1, but I didn't feel like white knuckle driving. I'm kind of tired. I'm going to relax a little bit and then do some Football Manager. Tomorrow we got Football Manager, of course. Um, so I don't want to start a race weekend and then wait like a week and then do another race weekend. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense for me to do that. So, um, okay, okay. New contract. No. Okay, that's fine. Uh, cool, cool. That was basically a nothing meeting, if you will. So, where is the I thought I had one. There's that. Nope. There's that. There's that. And I don't have any youth candidates. I got a lot in the under 18s. Like, holy moly. I barely have anybody in the under 21s, but I don't. I don't have enough players. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, oh, let's do leagues in focus. It popped up. Let's do the mail. It makes me want to wag my tail. God, there's a throwback for you. Uh, didn't happen. Anyway, I did not just do that, by the way. We have no recommendations in the freaking fuck you call it scouting focuses, recruitment focuses. So let's go on to leagues in focus, right? Let's start in MLS. Montreal at the top, 50 points. They're 5 clear, 2 in pocket over NYCFC, though. Miami is third, DC is fourth, Chicago fifth, New England sixth, Atlanta seventh. Philly's poor run of form continues. They've slipped into eighth. Columbus is ninth. They are 7 points clear. Toronto are looking pretty adrift now. They've only got about 9 games left. Charlotte is now the worst team in the East. The LA Galaxy are the first team to clinch a playoff spot in MLS. They are top of the West by 7 over Sporting Kansas City. Portland Timbers third. Real Salt Lake fourth. Vancouver Whitecaps are fifth. LAFC is sixth. Austin FC is seventh. Then it's Minnesota United and Seattle Sounders in ninth, just sneaking in by a point over Colorado Rapids, but Colorado Rapids have a game in hand. St. Louis City is at the bottom of the West. They are on 26.7 more than Charlotte. So LAFC must have had a monster run of form because they were bottom for a while. Actually, I think it was Dallas. I beg your pardon. It was LAFC was bottom last year, so it was Dallas who was bottom. So they've picked up another win. They've actually up to 6 wins. Everybody outside the playoffs on 6 wins. So Dallas now are a point off the bottom, but it does mean that 3-win Charlotte are the worst team in MLS. Over in the Premier League, surprise, surprise. Aston Villa lead the Premier League by 3 points over Liverpool. Everton are second, Chelsea third, Arsenal fifth, Chelsea fourth, Arsenal fifth, Man City sixth, Spurs are seventh. Then it's Hull City, who are a point outside of the European qualification places in eighth, Newcastle ninth, Forest 10th, Leicester 11th. My beloved West Ham are in 12th. Bournemouth is 13th, Man United 14th, Sunderland 15th, Brentford 16th, Leeds United 17th, Brighton 18th. They're in a bit of trouble. Norwich 19th. They want to yo-yo again. Southampton stayed up last season, if I remember correctly, but are currently winless in their opening 3. In the Sky Bet Championship, it's Crystal Palace trying to come right back up. Coventry City are second on goal difference by 3 goals over Portsmouth. And then it's Blackburn Rovers, Sheffield United, and Luton also trying to scrape their way back up into the Premier League again. Birmingham City is a point outside the playoff places in 7th. Fulham, who were relegated last season, are in 8th. Then it's West Brom. Rotherham are finally not ready to yo-yo yet. They haven't lost yet. They have only 1 win, but they haven't lost yet. They're in 10th. Ipswich 11th. Middlesbrough 12th. QPR is 13th. Millwall 14th. Wolves 15th. Wolves, who got relegated last season, they're 15th. They're struggling. Bristol City 16th. Burnley, who got relegated 2 seasons ago, are in 17th now. Lincoln 19th. Lincoln 18th. Derby 19th. Huddersfield Town 20th. Watford is 21st. That's a little bit worrying for the North London club. And then Oxford United 22nd. Swansea City 23rd. Preston North End 24th as well. That's unfortunate. The original league winners. Sky Bet League One, we've got Salford City at the top on 10 points, along with Stockport County. They're a point ahead of the playoff places over Burton Albion. Charlton Athletic, the former Premier League side, are in 4th. Milton Keynes 5th. Cardiff City 6th. Fleetwood Town is 7th. Barnsley is 8th. Barnsley, Cardiff City, and Fleetwood Town all on 7 points, by the way. Cardiff in the playoff places by just a single goal on that goal difference. Stoke in 9th, the former Premier League side, down in 9th, along with Wigan Athletic, the former Premier League outlet there. Plymouth Argyle are 11th. Reading is 12th. Bolton Wanderers 13th. That's a real big fall from grace for Bolton. They continue to struggle. Notts County is 14th. Shrewsbury Town 15th. The former Premier League outlet Sheffield Wednesday struggling down there in League One, along with another former Premier League side in Blackpool. Then it's Wrexham 18th. Leyton Orient 19th. Chesterfield, remember, Chesterfield, I believe, started in the Vanarama National in our save. They're now up to League One, and they are just a point above the relegation spot over Tranmere Rovers, Cambridge United, Wycombe Wanderers, and last year's League Two champion, Crewe Alexandra. Sky Bet League 2, it's Bristol Rovers leading the way by a point. Bradford City is second. Wimbledon, the Dons of Wimbledon are third on goal difference, actually on goals scored by a single goal over Carlisle United. Barrow is 5th. Peterborough United 6th. Grimsby Town is 7th. All a point above Walsall in 8th, who's on the outside looking in. Forest Green Rovers are 9th. Swindon Town 10th. Exeter City 11th. Gillingham Town is 12th. Stevenage is 13th. Port Vale 14th. Cheltenham Town 15th. Newport County 16th. Accrington Stanley who came up from the Vanarama National. I don't know if it was the last season or the season prior. They're 11th. Sutton United, who also came up from the Vanarama National at one point. They're 18th. Ultra Champ Town, just Ultra Champ, are 19th. Mansfield Town 20th. Morecambe 21st. Rochdale 22nd. They're trying to hold on to their football league status. They are a point ahead of Colchester United, who came up from the Vanarama National as well. And the save Crawley Town are 24th. Vanarama National, Scunthorpe United, they've tried 3 times to get up. They've always been good, and then they fall apart in the second half of the season. Well, they've started another campaign at the top. They are a point ahead of everybody else in the league. 7 teams on 7 points, but Scunthorpe United have 8. They're at the top over Barnet, Doncaster Rovers, Torquay United, Northampton Town, who fell out of the Football League last season, Kidderminster Harriers, FC Halifax, and then it's Southend United on the outside looking in by, I don't know what, actually. They might be both joint 7 at this rate. Eastleigh is 9th. Then it's Oldham Athletic, the former Premier League side, still trying to get back in the Football League. Yeovil Town is 11th. AFC Fylde is 12th. York City 13th. Dorking Wanderers hanging around in 14th. Maidenhead United 15th. Woking is 16th. Gateshead is 17th. Solihull Moors is 18th. Bromley 19th. Harrogate Town 20th. Boreham Wood 21st. Witten Albion. Where have these guys come from? These guys were sitting around in the Northern Premier League Premier Division, and then right at the start of the save, first season they won the Northern Premier League Division 1 West. Second season they won the Northern Premier League Premier Division. So back to back, they actually didn't win the Northern Premier League Division 1, but they got the automatic promotion spot. And then they won the Northern Premier League Premier Division, and then they went up in second place in the Vanarama National. So they won the playoff in the Vanarama National. So 3 straight promotions for Witten Albion. They're now in the Vanarama National. Look at that. And then you've got, they're in the relegation zone, though, by 2 points. Aldershot Town are 23rd. Hartlepool United. What a fall from grace, man. A League One side formerly, and they are down now in the Vanarama National and struggling. They could be relegated. I don't think they've ever been that low to the north-south, but they are, they're in trouble. They are in a lot of trouble. So right now, early days yet though. That's Leagues in Focus, a little bit extended one for you all. But there you go. So we've got 4 days to go until the fixture. The under 18s are 2-0. That's a good start for the under 18s, actually. Big props to the under 18s. Looking good so far this season. And one of them's over Marine, who's historically been a pretty solid team as well the past two seasons. It's like a top 5, top 6, top 6-ish, maybe top 8-ish team in that league. So that's a solid win. Okay, it's 2 to 3. It's 2 to 3 days. I'm not hugely concerned over Parks being out 2 to 3 days, because he'll still be ready for the fixture. So 3 days to go. I can't believe, by the way, West Ham beat Millwall in the League Cup. Let's go, Buck Millwall. The scum is what they're known as, and West Ham have done them in. So good. Let's take all these players who are B. What the fuck? All these players who are B plus. Whoa! Was that lightning? That was I think it was lightning. I don't know. I'll check the radar in a moment. That was a big flash. I don't know if y'all saw that flash on the stream. Actually, you might have caught that. Actually, will the light be flickering? So, uh, that is that. I'm going to click process, and I'm going to look at the weather real quick, the radar essentially. Sorry. It does say thunderstorms. Can I get, oh, is it called the Wonder Map on this website? Is that what it is? Radar? Yeah. Ooh, wow. Uh, can I do future? Ah! It cannot do future very well. That's what I said. Well, I mean, it just can be like, I don't know. Uh, what are you talking about? All right. Okay. We're going. I mean, we got a bit of a sell over us, but it's fine. I just want to see the way it's moving. Oh my God, this website is slow. Uh, like an hour. It's gonna be around this like an hour. Yeah. Anyway, um, why did I get to? Okay, I don't even know why I got to that page. So let's keep moving on. Process. We got 2 days to go already. That's good. Uh, so we'll definitely get 2 games in tonight. Weather permitting, obviously, right? But nonetheless, let's let's keep moving on. I did see Chicago got absolutely freaking hammered last night too. I mean hammered. But thankfully everybody I know from Chicago was okay. Yeah, we just have a bad thunderstorm here. That's all. But moving on, we got 2 days to go until the fixture. I can't wait till the transfer window's closed. We're almost there, actually. It's August 27th now in the game, so the transfer window is more than likely closing on the Monday the 31st. So it does mean that like Sunday into Tuesday, these 2 days, maybe these 3 days are going to be an absolute nightmare to get through in terms, not nightmare, but it's just they're just going to take a while to get through the processing because everybody has to complete their move all across the save at the same time. So you know, that's going to be a lot of processing that has to come through. So I'm expecting to get to the game, and then shortly after the game, it's going to be a bit slow. Um, Easy win predicted for us. We are 4-11 favorites. Rolls reserves are 8-1. Under 18s fixture clash, nothing new there. Cookies is the only one out. Parks should be back for the game. Cameron Amos is eligible for a professional contract He's currently operating at a level below us, but could improve a lot in the future. But he is literally 12th on a list of strikers in terms of current ability. If I go to potential ability, why can't I sort? Why can't I sort on this screen? And then why does it take me to the squad planner? I absolutely hate this. I can't even sort. I can't even sort on my squad planner screen. Fuck's sake, FM. Seriously. It's fine. Pre-match press conference. Oh, we got a press conference. Here we go. Let's kick this off with the first question from Zach Carson, Sky Sports News. Let's go. Are you confident that your preparations will lead to a good start to the new season? There's a real buzz around the squad right now, and they're ready to go, and I believe in their ability. Most pundits suggest that Benakage's performances will be the key factor in determining whether you have a successful season or not. Is that a fair assessment? Absolutely. Benakage is crucial to the team. When he plays well, everyone else does too. Do you have an update on Cookie's injury? We have to be patient with injuries like the one he sustained. We know he'll be out for a while, and we'll help him in every way possible. Does the signing of Dwight Bishop as backup goalkeeper give you some reassurance in that area of the team? I know he won't let us down, but will also be a really positive influence on the rest of the goalkeepers at the club. Do you think it's important for a club to continue their impressive trash talk translators back? Another season, another year we win. Do you think it's important for the club to continue their impressive record of winning on many of the recent opening days of the season? The importance of getting off to a good start cannot be appreciated enough. It puts everybody in a positive frame of mind and allows us to build momentum. The bookies are tipping you to win the league this season. How do you rate your chances of lifting the trophy come the end of the season? I would consider us title favorites. The supporters have responded well to consistency and giving opportunities to youngsters. Is that something we can expect to see more of you? I've made a commitment to developing the future of this club, and I will continue to do exactly that. As a newly promoted team, do you realistically think your team has what it takes to compete at this level? I think we're a team that the so-called big boys will be more than aware of come the end of the season. How important are Benakage's leadership credentials to your team? He's absolutely vital. He really brings everything together in a way few other players can. Do you believe Snicky's unique skill set could make the difference against role reserves? I'm delighted to have them available as always. They can change a game in the blink of an eye. Are you confident on what your strongest starting 11 looks like following position? I wouldn't be much of a manager if I didn't. Everything is set and ready to go. Stick your neck out. Who's going to win the Lancashire and Cheshire Amateur League Division 3? Us. Why have you picked your own team? You seem confident. I think we've got enough. We've got everything it takes to win the title. It's quite simple. So that was a long fucking press conference, but it's complete, and we are almost on match day, which means it's time once again for match day. You know what I should bring out, by the way? Oh, I gotta load. You know what I haven't loaded because I haven't loaded it in a while? I haven't loaded our songs. We didn't pick what our walkout theme is going to be. We didn't pick what any of our shit is going to be. We're still keeping Sweet Victory, obviously. We're still keeping the dupes. Maria, I like it louder for the goal. What's our walkout song going to be? I don't know what our walkout song is going to be. So, we got to think. Uh, you know what it could be? You know what it could be? Hold on. Let me see if this is what. Let me see if this works. This is what I think it is. Yeah. This could be our walkout song. That's all I'm saying. Still too early for that. Started from the bottom by Drake. I mean, we've only moved up 3 positions, mate. We've moved up our 3 leagues, I should say. Everyone looks like they were pleased at the comments I've made. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's a song for if we make it to like the football league. You know what I mean? Like something like that. 3 leagues in 3 years. Yeah, but I mean like we're still way down there, you know? Got it, got it. I feel like if we make it to even like maybe the FA Vase or something, right? Like level 10 and we win the FA Vase, we could play that. But we could do this instrumental still DRE. Not a bad walkout song. Uh what else? Any recommendations? Any recommendations besides you're digging it? Uh God, come on, man, load. YouTube, load. I tried to open a new tab. Load. There we go. Uh, there's only other. There's one. There's another one that I think would be okay. Hold on. Ready? This is a potential. Now that right there is right before the lyric comes in, and that's 35 seconds. But so that would be pretty much the whole intro. But it's "Burning My Light" by Mercy Drive. It used to be Randy Orton's old theme, believe it or not, like way back in the day. Uh, there's that. One more. One more. We need one more. uh, fuck. What's that song by The Who? Maybe not Baba O'Reilly because that intro's so long. But uh, it it is a meme. It is a very big meme. But we could go with this. Oh, this is a very long intro too. Now that I think about it, this is a real long intro. Great intro, but it's long. So unless there's any other recommendations, I'm closing recommendations in like a minute here because I'm making the poll right now. Fat Lip instrumental only. What about the yeah CSI Miami? That's to me. All right, hold on. In the streets, children at our feet. That would actually. That's what I thought. I thought actually, it's a good meme. Like, stir the song. What is this? Our players walking out with sunglasses on a cloudy day. Ah, this is pretty good. All right, all right. Create new poll. Season 4 walkout song. We've got The Who. Won't Get Fooled Again. Why fuck off, man. The character limit. the char- we've got what is this? Sum 41, right? Sum 41. I don't know this band at all, by the way. Fat Lip. We got Dr. Dre. Still DRE. And we've got the other one was Mercy Drive, Burning My Light. Fucking character limit on the polls, man. I'm gonna leave it up for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So the poll is live. We've got the options are Won't Get Fooled Again by, hold on, let me get CSI theme up. The options are and then the option 2. Option 3. I can only imagine. And option 4. There you go. Okay. It's going to be the Who. It's going to be Won't Get Fooled Again. Okay. Pin gig over for Burning My Light next season. Okay, that's fair. I have to write these down somewhere. So I have a document where I keep track of like player stats and just like who's like I have it. I shouldn't say player stats. It just keeps track of who the original players were on the CLG side from like season 1. So I'm going to add it to that document. I'm just going to put at the bottom of that document season walkout songs. So 4 is going to be the Who, or what was 1? Season 1 was Josh A and Vengeance, right? Josh A, Vengeance. Season 2 I think was also Josh A and Vengeance. Great song. Season 3 was John Williams, Imperial March. Season 4 is going to be The Who, Won't Get Fooled Again. Season 5 will do Mercy Drive, Burning My Light. Season 6 will do Sum 41. And what the fuck's the name of the song? Fat Lip Instrumental. There you go. And then recommendations for future seasons is Dr. Dre, Still DRE, whoop, and also P. Diddy, Bad Boys. That's a maybe recommendation given everything with P. Diddy, but still, it's not a bad song, and it has a really good intro. The actual song for Fat Lip is like punk rock rap. So I think the instrumental is better. I would say the same thing about Still DRE. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, but that's not punk rock rap. I'm not saying that, but I think like I feel like for the purpose that we want it, it would be better if it was just the instrumental. That is my point with Still DRE, right? Anyway, thank you for helping me sort that out, Coney Coon. I meant to ask in the Discord ages ago, and I forgot, and I forgot, and I forgot, and I forgot. And all of a sudden, I'm streaming tonight, and I'm like, oh, the season's here. Like, shit. It is match day, though. Finally, everybody can rejoice. It is match day once again, and it is finally time to start the new season. So I'm looking forward to this. We've got, I think we've made one signing in the off seasons, right? The expectation in the match is that we win, and hopefully the team can mitigate the ongoing struggles to produce good counterattacking football. We're not struggling. We're just not doing counterattacking. Like, I don't know why they can't get it through their head, right? I think we've made two signings actually. So if we look at transfers in and transfers out, right? Uh, transfers out. Uh, why did I only get a C plus for letting Remy Hemingway walk from the board? It just doesn't make sense. The supporters know he wasn't of the standard, so there's some doubts about why such a talented prospect was released. Because he's not that great. Because he's not that great, man. He's still a free agent. That should tell you everything there. Potential level 18 standard or 16 standard. Okay, fair enough. I can understand why. But if I go into attribute details, right? His potential ability is a 19. Like, that is not good at all. And then Neil Wright is level 18 standard, but he could improve a lot. And if I go into his personal attribute, his potential ability is a 23. So genuinely, they're not good players. They're just not good players. But they're pleased we signed Sam Wellman. Uh, this is mainly due to getting the player to agree to a wage that is lower than we would have expected to pay someone of his ability, and it's the same for Dwight Bishop. I actually nicked Sam Wellman off Luton Town. Like, that's the crazy part about this is Luton Town is in level 2. They are a Skybet championship side. And Sam Wellman was at Luton Town, and I've managed to nick him on a free transfer for £140 per week. Like, if that's not good business, I don't know what is. You know what I mean? I really don't know what is. Transfer history. Uh, let's see. What was the previous season? Previous season, I had to finagle myself back from Southampton. We let go of Nicky Roberts to Selby Town. Did he even play? Uh, we we let him go, right? We let this guy go because he wanted playing minutes. He complained to us he didn't get playing minutes, right? We put him in the last game of the season when we had already won the league. So I let him go to Sillaby Town. He still didn't get playing minutes. And so they sent him to the reserves, and he's still not getting a lot of playing minutes in the reserves. So, dudes, that's not. Oof. Oof. And then what else? I signed Frack and Sean Warner, who's actually done really well. We let Jamie Sims walk over to Wellington Reserves. How has he done over in Wellington Reserves, by the way? He got signed to the under 21s. He still didn't play that season. That was the end of the season, so I wasn't too worried about it. He played in the under 21s league the season after, the next two seasons, and then he got promoted to the main side, but he only made 9 appearances, 7 off the bench, 3 off the bench in the cup, and then he's still there this season. And then the last one, real quick, is Bruce Donnelly. He's at Sherburne White Rose. So we let him go. He went there. He played 3 times in the league, and then uh, he's played once. Rough. These guys are not even the clubs that they're going to. They're not even starting at. Icarus flew too close to the sun with those minutes. That's very good, Akuniku. That's very good. Uh, but it's like the only person, the one guy who played the 2 leagues in the under 21s. I can't remember his name. We just had it on the screen, but he's the only one that even like like did anything. Do you know what I mean? And I think part of that's because they stuck him in the under 21s and they let him develop 2 seasons there, and then they brought him up to the senior side. They still not getting a ton of minutes on the senior side, but I mean 9 appearances, 10 appearances, 13 if you count the cup. That's not the worst for your first year in senior football, but like you really want minutes. You know what I mean? So uh, what the fuck? How does this work? The Lancashire and Cheshire Amateur League Division 3 has announced a new 3-year television rights deal worth nothing. How does that work? Relegated teams will subsequently see no changes to their parachute payments because you didn't fucking get any. How? First off, who's televising this shit? This is tier 17. And then second off, you didn't get anything for it. He should be an example to the ones complaining on the bench that they're getting minutes. Yeah. This makes no sense. Anyway, whatever. It's not. Ammo shines as Minahin finds fitness for Counter Logic FC under 18s. Did we lose? We did. We did lose. 1-0 to Leamington under 18s. Fitness tests. Parks is fine. Devoy de Oliveira is fine. Tactical meeting. That's fine. You can mark him. We're not going to say tackle harder. That's the team, boys. Let us save the match, shall we? I think we deserve to save it, and then we're going to get into it once we've saved it. So, are you ready for the new season? Okay. Sorry, that is low hanging fruit, man. That's awful. That's fucking awful. But uh, good job. It's okay. Wait, what? Uh, okay. Somebody gave me a Discord notification. I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay. The cat, not the cat with the sunglasses, not the glitch cat emoji. Oh my god. Do it. That's fine. They made 2 changes from their last preseason game. They're managerless actually as well. So they're going to use a 4-4-2. Oh no, they're doing a 4-3-3 wide. With a DM. So are we home? No, we're away. This match we should be winning. Point finger. There we go. That motivated quite a few players. I need to get I'm on the wrong fucking tab. There we go. Nope. Nope. There we go. Are we ready? Let's go. Let's go! We're underway. Let's go. We are underway. It is Rolls Reserves. It is CounterLogic FC. We're in the CounterLogic Gaming red kits. And big thanks to Ziggurat, by the way, for the kits. You get to see, look at these kits, man. And Rolls Reserves are in the royal blue. Schumacher here on the left. That's a heavy touch. Parks does well. Got to get it clear. Parks does do so. That's going to be run down by Rocha. Willis is there. The shot, Bratwall, easily handled. So we are underway here. Level 17. Amadou. Over to Allen. Vassallo. Back to Allen. Back to Vassallo. Hughes cross in for Schumacher. Schumacher's there, and that is going to be deflected out for a corner. Langho, under 21s. Already taking a lead against Cologne United. Here's who barely stayed up last season, by the way. Corner is dealt with. Here's Frack, Twinkle. To Jack. Jack. Akonikun. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. That is a bad pass, Akonikun. Jack cuts it out, but it goes to Rocha, and they will settle it. Bratwall. Here's Hugh. Frack has already been fucking booked? What? So, Akonikun trolling with that pass. There's Schumacher on the left. That's a good cutout from Brindley. Very nicely done from Brindley. Here's Parks. Back to Jack. Jack. Meant over the top for Snicky, but that's going to go all the way through to Walsh. 18 minutes in, no score. I'm a little concerned because stat-wise, we don't look too good either. We've not had a single shot, but we've had 71% of the possession. That's a very good ball over the top on the left, though. Now Sheamus will bring it down. Sheamus, he needs an out. Can he find it? It goes off Rocha, and it will be a corner here. Here's Frack to take the corner. Frack. And Walsh has it the whole way. Oh, Snicky loses the ball. There's Wills. Schumacher. They're trying to break on us. That's nicely cut out by Twinkle. Now a ball for Sheamus on the left. Go on, Sheamus. Oh, it's in for Koningkoon. And he hit it right to Walsh. The whole net to aim at. And it went right to Walsh. Here's Schumacher. Back for Amadou. Hughes. Cross comes in. Frack will head it clear. Will's there. Got to close him down, boys. And, oh, that's just hit the side netting. How that fell to Rocha, I have no idea, but it just hit the side netting. Someone tell the Kundikan guy this game is a friendly. It's not a friendly. Oh, I see what you're saying, because he's done so well in the friendlies. I get it. I wonder what oh man, that's so much space for Schumacher on the left. So much space. Don't foul him. That's in there. Brat has made a save. I think it was Jack who got a foot in there as well. That didn't register as a shot on goal, so it goes to Jack. It goes to Jack's credit. There you go, Twinkle. Sheamus. Back to Frack. Ben Brindley. So much space on the right, too. Spaps is going to find it there on the right. Back for Parks. Twinkle. Good ball movement. It's going to have to come back for me. Somebody should drop in deeper. There's Akonikun to do so. Akonikun. Oh, Spaps. You got to be on that run, man. He hesitated on that run. But that was the ball. Like, the ball was played perfectly. Konikun did well to draw the guy forward, to play the ball. Like, just, you have to commit to that run. Here's Vassallo. Now Finley. Schumacher. He's going for goal, and he's absolutely skied it. Parks has now been booked. What the shit, man? Frack, Twinkle. Back for Frack. Frack. Back for Twinkle. Oh, Twinkle's had to go, and it's at the side netting. Here's Jack for Frack. Twinkle here as well. Good ball for... Oh, play that to space, Nicky, please. And that is Spaps with the run-in. Spaps got options. He goes first time. That's a good save. The shot's not a bad idea. He could have kept running. He could have stopped, wait for the cutback, see what the defenders did. The pressure is the defenders grouped, and you didn't want them to split, because if they split, then that trailing run could have gotten covered. So Spaps thought, since I have the two defenders out of position grouped, and I don't want them to split, I'm gonna have the go on goal. And it was just a good save. Sheamus with a cross. Spaps there. Back post! Oh, it's off the top of the netting. Here's Frack. Lim reserves have taken the lead over Carlton Sports Club. That is completely going to miss everybody. Spaps is going to run it down. Parks. Parks with the cross. Sheamus back post. Could be there! And offsides anyway. We've had the possession, but we've not carried it into chances. Oh my God, Standish St. Wilfrid's reserves over South Manchester 2-0. That is a long-range shot and right at Brott, thankfully. Finally, they took a booking. Parks. Spats back for Parks. Onside, Sticky there! And there's Walsh with the save. We're starting to play a bit better. XG's kind of even, though. They've kind of peppered us at the start. If we work hard as a team, we can win this if we work hard as a team, which is very much true. I got to think about the bookings. Parks is playing well. I think it'll be okay. Frack is probably going to be the first sub. There's also concern at AMC. That's the lowest rated. 6.4 isn't great, but it's not slipping into having a bad game territory yet. It's just, you want to see a little more. Parks, nice clear. Sneaky couldn't win that header. That's a shame. Schumacher, Allen, over the top to split the center backs. Finley brings it down, and that is tipped over by Brott. What a save. It's a really good ball and a really good run. Lim reserves 2-0 over Carlton Sports Club. That's going for the back post. Spaps heads that clear. Konikun's actually going to come down with it. You got to run. Run with it. Don't give it this. Okay. Let's just say you could, but Sheamus, Snicky here. Here's Hughes with a throw now in the attacking third. Vassallo, close him down. And Brott's got it. Rolls are playing really well. Got another fucking free kick for them. Another highlight for them, potentially. Here's Hughes. Oh, what a cutout from Jack. Here's a Konikun. Spaps now. Spaps with it. You got the run going on the right-hand side. Brindley. What could he do? Finds Snicky. Snicky needs support. Good ball on the left for Sheamus. Go on, Sheamus. Back for Frack. Twinkle. It's got to go here. It's going to go there. It's going to go there. Somebody's got to come deeper for it. Frack. Nice knock on Frack. Goes for the cross. Spaps is there, back post. It's going in for Snicky. That's just, it's popped up too much. It's easy for Walsh because when they went to head it, Snicky, instead of getting it like here or here, they got it like right here. And when they went, it just went straight up. And that that took all the sting out of the ball. Great cutout. Sheamus here. Back for Twinkle. Brindley in tons of space. Brindley with options. Brindley goes for goal. Brindley! That's amazing! What a goal from Ben Brindley. Caught it clean as a whistle. And it's a 20-yard blast from Ben Brindley that puts us on the board. Look at this strike. Brindley's just going to have a go himself. 20 yards out. What an absolute beast of a shot. There's only one way to describe that goal from Ben Brindley. That is Ben Brindley there for you. What a goal. What a phenomenal goal. We got the lead, a much coveted lead. What can we do from here? They're gonna have to start taking some more risks, and maybe that might open them up a bit more. Oh, what a dribble, Sheamus. Ball back post. Snicky's there. Snicky's there. Look at this dribble from Sheamus, though. Look at that. Back to form, yeah. There you go. Sheamus now on an 8.0 all of a sudden. Snicky's got a 7.6. Everybody's suddenly playing well. I think we're going to make our first substitution here. And I need a DL, which is going to be Sean Warner coming in for Frack. So we're going to put in Sean Warner. They're getting, you know, these shouts, by the way, on the touchline. You know how I could say, like, I could encourage them or berate them or praise them or tell them to concentrate, things like that. This is going away in the next version of FM. This is going to be gone. No shouts. So being able to, all of this, all gone. No, I know. Because I play FM10 offline occasionally, and they were touchline shouts were not a thing back in FM10. So it is very hard to turn a game around. It's a lot harder to turn a game around when it's going to shit. So, I mean, if you're a goal down, if you're 2 goals down, it's usually okay. Like you have a chance, but I mean, it's one of those things where, like, I feel like in FM24, if I'm 3-0 down 20 minutes into a game, I still have a chance. I feel like if I'm 3-0 down 20 minutes into a game, in FM10, I'm going to be blessed if I lose 3-0. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's a game that you could lose 6-0 easily. Parks with the corner, goes right to Walsh. So, and that one is going to be booted clear. As long as they keep the water bottle. Throw the bottle at him. The first goal series special. Throw the bottle at him. I've only thrown the bottle once. And everybody got very upset when I threw the bottle. They were all like, "This is uncalled for." I'm like, "You guys haven't won in 3 games. I'm throwing the bottle at you." Like that. That's the expectation. Sinisalo with the corner. Oh, I'm a dude. Oh, what a clearance from Jack off the line. Willis going to go for it. It's over. I don't know if you guys saw that, but what a clearance from Jack off the line. Wow. Sinisalo here with it. That's going to go right to Brat. Right to Brat. Oh my goodness. I know y'all saw that. uh, I know y'all saw that. That goes to Brat. So, oh God, I hope we keep power and internet. But this pool. So, anyway, oh, Warner gets beat by that by Rocha. Rocha's going to cut it in on Amadeo. Oh, Vasalo's in so much space. They actually, Sinisalo actually did us a favor there, right? Because Vasalo turned on that really well, and he could have just dribbled past in between the defenders. But Sinisalo, when he made the turn, Sinisalo stepped forward like he was going to take the ball, and then he didn't know if he was offside, so he stepped back because Sinisalo might have continued his dribble, and then they both hesitated. That is just deflected out by Barat. What a save. And this is a corner. I mean, the crazy thing is, it's not, I don't feel like, oh, another good clearance from Jack. I don't feel like it's raining heavier here than it did, say, in like Chicago last night. And it's just the summer storms. You know the way they are. Warner here on the left for Sheamus. If it does go out, we're going to continue on because obviously we're still recording for the YouTube. So if the power goes out, this becomes a YouTube exclusive. Finley on the right, and that's going to be cut out. Now in the 70th minute again, we're going to make our second change. And we're going to bring on Callum Tom-Set for Akoni-kun. Rolls have been pressuring us though, man. Like this has been tough. You know what I mean? Like they're playing good. They're playing really well. So, you know, here's Rocha. I hope the rest of the division isn't this freaking tough. Power goes out. You can say the game rage quit itself. No. So, oh, that's a bad pass. That's gonna go out. They've made a change. We've made a change as well. Callum Thompson is on, and that gives us one sub left. It'll probably be Parks because he's on a booking. We'll probably wait another 10 minutes. And so that is Warner, who's going to head that all the way out for a corner. It goes off the corner flag for a corner. There's Vassallo, Rocha, pull, and he's absolutely skied the shit out of that. So here's Jack on the restart. Give me 1 second. I'm tabbed out. Give me 1 second. Yeah, that's good. About to tab back in too. There we go. Okay. Here's Brindley. Snick. Oh, it's just taken off Snicky's foot. So here's Wills. Hughes. That's the end of the highlight. Brindley's got it now for me. How many? They've had like 8 shots. They've had 14 shots, 6 of which is on target. They're killing us in the XG. Have we really played that bad, or have they played that? That is, oh, if that had fallen to Tomset, that would have been goal number 3. We don't have another defender, so I can't actually sub Parks off. Can I sub AM right? No, I can sub a midfielder, or I can sub the striker, or I can sub the attacking midfielder left. Let's bring our boy in. Actually, can I cancel that? Cancel. Yes, I want to discard my changes. I actually want to bring on our new guy, Sam Wellman. Here's Warner. Warner. Brindley. Back, and it's over. Oh, he's grabbed it and it went out for a corner. Okay. So, I meant to look at the cell again. You know, like the storm cell. And see where we're at with that. I gotta load the map again. And I have to load the radar on it again. Oh, it's like right over me. That's why. It was like a yellowish orange and it was right over me. Wellman, Sheamus. But it should be fading out within the next 10 to 15 minutes. That's too far. Allen's going to cut that out. So we have about 10 minutes, 11, just under, and stoppage left. So yeah, we'll be out of the storm shortly. Here's Spaps. Spaps. Allen. Poole. Poole coming back here. Meant for Willis. I think that's going to be gotten to by Warner. He's going to pull it out, but Roch is going to knock it down before it goes out. Here comes the cross. Parks is there, back post. He's just going to touch it and boot it upfield. Here's Poole. They've got... Oh, that's a good cross. We're out of position there, but I've headed it clear, thankfully. Sheamus comes down with it. Oh, my God, Sheamus. You didn't need to play the ball, but you could 1-2 it. So, and then over the top, that should go out. And it will. That's a goal kick. You could have 1-2 the pass, you know? On the restart, here's Jack. Twinkle. Sheamus on the left. Oh, my God, Sheamus. Again? Here's Wills. For Vassallo. I've won a crucial header. Wills has it again. I think that would have been offsides anyway. Wellman for Tomset. Nicely done. Why are you booting it like Wellman's got to make the run, man? He just dropped deeper to win that header. Then you booted it over the top like he's going to make the run between us. So he's like 20 yards away, man. Here's Rocha. Just going to whip that in. Parks puts it out for a corner, takes no chances. They've made their final sub. And that one's going to go out. Towards the corner flag. Vaughn runs it down for Rolls reserves. Allen, back post. Parks wins the header. Here's Willis again. That deflected off Parks, and Spaps is just going to boot that clear. We're getting pounded here. They've had 14 shots on 33% possession. How is it even possible? So, 4 minutes of added time. We're in the second minute. Here's Wellman. It's a good ball. Good ball to Spaps. Back to Brindley. Back to Spaps. Spaps finds Parks. Parks puts across. A trailing Thompson! And he's put it wide. That was such a good ball from Parks, and that was an even better run from Tomset, and he's put it wide. Rocha. Getting harassed a little bit. Gets it free to Amadou. Amadou meant for Hughes. Hughes was on the run. He had to come back for it. Now Oh, Parks, that's a big step in. He's offsides. He's offsides anyway. Well, it wasn't easy, but it is an opening win of the season. And unless we stop giving the ball away, it should be a clean sheet. And there it is. It's a clean sheet to go with it. It's an opening win and a clean sheet, which can only mean one thing. Oh, what? No, that is not the right. That is not the right. That is not it. That is not it. That's the right one. Not 5+0, but we take those. Hey, we take 3 points however we can get it. Uh, uh, player of the match was Parks in the end. Sheamus had 3 key passes. Parks had 3 key passes. Sheamus 3 clear-cut chances created. Parks 3 clear-cut chances created. Twinkle and Sheamus got the assists. Snicky and Ben Brindley got the goals. Much more even, but we do come away with the win. Dun, 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 dun. You know what it is. Sweet, sweet, sweet victory. Yeah. It's good to have it back. Solid result. The fans are happy. Congrats to Sam Wellman on making his career debut. A fine performance it was, too. Yep. A fine senior debut from Sam Wellman, who caught the eye immediately. Faithful fans will be delighted. Uh, complete domination today? I don't know about that, mate. So they were kind of all over us in the end. Cone United did draw level with Langho under 21s in the 83rd minute. That was a 1-1 draw. Lim Reserves went 2-0 up just before and after halftime from goals by Marwin El Khalali. But Carlton Sports Club could get one back on a Ryan Ferguson pen in the 72nd. They couldn't find the equalizer, though. Lim will take the points there. We win 2-0, and it's Standish St. Wilfrid's Reserves. Lawrence in the 8th before Lofthouse in the 44th. Foster in the 59th to start the second half. South Manchester pulled one back in the 74th through Billy Robinson's goal, but then an own goal sunk any chances of South Manchester staging a comeback. It was 4-1 there. We are now second on just a single goal in the goal difference. But that is a good win, good start to the season. Little concerning that they had so many shots. They played very well, I do have to say. Could just be a one-off. Could be that this division's actually that much tougher. We'll see. Wellman's made his professional debut. He has 22 months left on his contract, so we signed him for 2 years. And let's do the post-match press conference, shall we? We'll kick things off with Mark Walker from BBC Radio 5 Live. He's the only journalist in attendance. Ben Brindley doesn't find the back of the net very often, but managed to today. How pleased were you to see it? It was a great moment for Ben, and we're delighted for him. It is rumored that Ben Brindley will be leaving the club in the near future. Performances like that are hardly going to reduce interest in him, are they? No. I don't know if I want to say he's not going nowhere. You know what I mean? He is 27, though, to be fair. Like, he is somewhat getting up there, but I think, I mean, these are actually pretty good. For level 17, this is actually really good. Uh, he is wanted. Uh, but I'm going to say he's going to stay at the club. Can you talk about the rumors linking you with Hull United's Alex Coyne? I haven't even scouted the fucking player. Open arms. I don't know where the story has come from. Oh, I should have smiled warmly. Oh well. Anyway, Park's on form. Wang is spotted. He's taking a look. Who's Wang? Vemund Wang from Bode and Glimt, which is in the Norwegian Premier Division. Well, he's not signing him, so I don't know what else to say. Uh, that is the end of the game, and therefore the end of the episode on YouTube. This was CLGFC. This was episode 57. Welcome back to the regular season. Welcome to the start of season 4. We'll see you for Cone United in episode 58 in the next one. Until then, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.